What is going on? Today's secret sauce. At any given moment, you have the power to say this is not how the story ends. On the docket today, Ton Blockchain reaches 100 million holders. Susan Kerr launches an escape key NFT at Freeze Week. And traditional hedge funds are now holding Bitcoin on their reserve. Ethereum struggles, and this is some news just in. Ripple plans to launch bank-grade crypto custody RWA tech. BlackRock has remained inactive during this little crypto slump, and Ripple has filed a cross appeal, and it's put its gloves on as they are set to face the SEC in Karate Combat 2024. And if you are a Uni token holder, you are stoked because the Uni chain just launched and your bags have been pumping. Mt. Gox has decided to extend its creditor repayments to 2025, and Telegram decides to work with law enforcement in evidence collection. Chaos declared a noise to narrative. It is Thursday, it is the 10th of October, and it is time for some rare bits. Today, the crypto greed and fear index slid 10 degrees. We are coming in at a 39. We are back into the fear zone. Crypto market cap slid down by about 0.36%. 24-hour volume is down 16%. We don't like to see this. Bitcoin dominance, it's down, while Ethereum dominance, it's rising, while Ethereum price continues to struggle. 26 days until the United States presidential election. And my new coin watch pick is called Turbo, ticker sign TURBO. It is up 36% on the 7-day. And here is some backstory on this coin. The token was launched with ChatGPT and some community feedback. It continues to thrive. It is something that is worth having on your list. And before we get into more news, let us check the numbers for the nerds. The heat map is a mixture of up and downs. We currently have Bitcoin trading at $60,201. It is down 1.6% for the week. Ethereum trading at 2,388. BNB 562. Solana all the way down to 139. XRP 53 cents. Dogecoin trading at 10 cents. On my pick list, the top movers for the day. It is incredible to see Michi just crank out 23%. Popcat up 6.5%. Mumu the Bull back in the mix, 5.5%. Dogwave Hat and Mog Coin are all the top 5 movers for regaining some of that green territory. DEX volume about 5.567 billion over the last 24 hours. That is a weekly change of negative 12%. Everybody is worried about some of the geopolitical things that are happening, as well as government intervention in so many areas. This is super interesting. If you guys go to CoinMarketCap, the charts there are brilliant. I always rave about them. Currently, I have the top coins pulled up by price in the last 24 hours. And what is really interesting is the dominance of gaming coins. We have Immutable X in the mix, Gala, Axie Infinity, Decentraland, Sandbox. All of these tokens have been missing in action. The gaming narrative, is it kicking stuff off? This is one of the early indicators, so keep all of this stuff on your list. Getting into some of the what the fuck news, we have Hurricane Milton. Supposedly, along with this path of destruction, there was a host of misinformation spread by different media outlets. It is going to be a story that continues to evolve. We have Sean Diddy Combs. His lawyers claim federal agents leaked damaging evidence to tarnish his reputation. Basically, any evidence is going to tarnish your reputation. And Rafael Nadal, he has decided to retire because his bones are creaky. He is getting old. And Han Kang, she just got awarded the 2024 Nobel Literature Prize. She explores themes of identity, trauma, and the human condition. She has several books that are definitely worth reading, and she always has an interesting way of pointing things out. Top moving coins, we see BDX, APU, ZEC, Baby Dogecoin, and Uniswap all to the good today. On the downside, Pepe Coin, Giga, Bitcoin, Saga, and SPX 6900 down today 12%. Again, that was this morning's writing. SPX 6900 is something that I believe should be on your list moving forward. My call for this morning was ticker sign ARC. This is in the Gamble meme coin department. department. ARK is a villain ARK. So we have the chart pulled up on Bullex. And so this morning, why did I call this one? I like this coin. There's community behind it. So there's this interesting sentiment. And I was just watching this chart and it was still trading below the VWAP, and just before it ticked up, I thought it seemed like a good time to buy. It struggled to stay above. It has since dropped back down. I think we are about to see this token absolutely rip over the next 24 hours. We will check in on this later tomorrow and in my Substack. Looking at who is going to be bettor's paradise in the White House, 54% are betting on Trump, 44% Kamala Harris. The differential is growing as we get very close to it is time to vote. So, getting into some news. Susan Kerr, she is known for her iconic Apple design. She launched her own new art collection. She's going to be putting all this out during Freeze Week. There are going to be NFTs involved. She has created some wonderful font types, some wonderful, just OG iconic images. There's a link to all of this in my Substack. I think you guys should definitely go take a look. She is going to be running her exhibit until the 16th of October, so about 6 more days. If you are in town, please put that on your list. And next up, I was looking on CryptoQuant this morning, and the Ton blockchain surpassed 100 million holders, largely due to its integration with Telegram and its popularity of these mini app pop-up games that are taking the space by storm. What's also interesting about it is there's a division, this separation between the two markets. And I don't know if the new generation is going to be these Telegram-based people. Is X and Crypto X a thing of the past? And we are watching the birth of something new happening. The Ton ecosystem has over $400 million locked into its DeFi ecosystem. Ton benefits from Telegram, 900 million active accounts as developers are attracted to Ton's monetization opportunities. So if you are a dev, you need to start thinking about learning what is happening on that ecosystem. Despite previous SEC issues, its strong connection to Telegram continues to drive expansion. We have Pavel. He has been in the hot seat for a minute. So much of this relies on how they move forward. But as I stated earlier, Telegram is deciding to cooperate with authorities when necessary. So hopefully these are things that are signaling a green light moving forward for this ecosystem. We have Bitcoin. It fell about 5.3%. It ticked all the way down to $58,900. It has since popped up a bit. All of this is over the United States concerns of inflation and possible recession incoming. About 2 or 3 weeks ago in my Substack, I put a report out that people are calling for a severe recession within 9 to 18 months. You know what? I just love the bullish prediction, the bearish predictions. I think they're wonderful. I also read some article about would you go broke if you decided to be a doomsdayer? If you are a doomsdayer, let me know if you have any money in the bank or does it all go into prepping. Rising jobless claims and outflows from Bitcoin ETFs further dampen trader sentiment. Notably, Bitcoin futures premium dipped below the neutral 5% threshold, a bearish signal previously linked to a 24.6% price drop. Despite this, the options market shows no significant shift in risk perception, indicating that derivative traders are betting on an imminent price decline. Nearly half of traditional hedge funds now invest in cryptocurrencies. This is up 29% from 2023. It is driven by regulatory clarity, though we have not gotten a lot, and spot cryptocurrencies ETFs. 58% of these funds prefer centralized exchanges for their liquidity. Despite a slight decline in crypto interest, funds remain optimistic about digital assets, market growth, and many are exploring tokenization for efficiency, focusing on Bitcoin and Ethereum as safer investments. Again, they are holding more Bitcoin on the books than they are gold. The CPI, Consumer Price Index, all of these numbers dropped today. They increased by 0.2% in September and 2.4% over the past 12 months. Excluding food and energy, the index rose by 0.3% in September and by 3.3% over the last year. Shelter and food costs both rose in September, with sheltering costs increasing by 0.7% and food costs increasing by 0.4% in the same time frame. The rise in CPI could have several implications for cryptocurrencies, including increased investor interest due to potential inflation hedging, potential changes in regulatory policies, and shifts in overall market sentiment are what we are keeping our eye on. Ethereum is currently trading at $2,386, struggling to reclaim that $2,500 mark amid bearish trends, and it is down about 42% from its yearly high. Technical indicators suggest potential volatility, with bullish momentum potentially targeting resistance levels of 2530 and 2870. If bearish sentiment continues, we could see the price drop to about $2,175. Then, if we get close to that number, often panic sets in. Do we see it drop below 2K? If you guys are still craving crypto clarity, please subscribe to my Substack. Warning, rare bits may cause hodling.